you should be getting careful right here at this exact moment, because I can be seeing a lot of people are actually flipping bullish at this current moment. But the fact of the matter is that we are actually creating a bearish signal, as well as we grabbed a lot of liquidity on the top side. So we need to be talking about this exactly. Is this going to be a Bitcoin trap once again? And as I am recording this video, yes, we are falling down below our support level. So I will be quickly updating you guys about what is currently exactly happening. I will be having a look into what's the longer term as well, about the ETF news that we got yesterday, and as well 50,000 US dollars in my opinion is still incoming. Looking at the on-chain data, well, we still have a lot more room for upside to go. So without any further ado, let's first of all, as always, have a look into what's the imminent short term, and then talk about the major trend that is still definitely bullish and towards the upside. And yes, like I already talked about in this intro of this video, well, potentially we are about to create a pretty big trap right now for Bitcoin. I already touched on this briefly on this live stream we created yesterday evening, but right now I have further analysis and more data that shows it. Yes, in the imminent short term, we might be fooling a lot of Bitcoin traders. It is going to be very simple, because I definitely do not want to be bearish at this current moment, because probably, yes, we are retesting that previous high end. If we can be testing this one as previous resistance right now turning into what support, definitely this current structure is looking very bullish. We are definitely in this major uptrend. The funding rates are not that high at the current moment. Yes, it has increased a little bit, but it is not very high. So yeah, I do not want to become overly bearish at this current moment. Definitely do see that possibility that we are going to be pushing even higher at this current moment. But I am not willing to FOMO in towards the Bitcoin price at these current highs. We are literally trading on a yearly high, and this is not the time to enter any kind of a long position at the current moment. This is actually a time where you want to be taking some profits. Yesterday was the moment you want to be getting into a long position, or maybe even the day before that, whenever we were saying, all right now is a good opportunity to actually buy the dip. I was saying 2 days ago that you wanted to buy this dip on my YouTube channel, but also on my Twitter page. Literally the video of 3 days ago was a video about the danger signal, and right there, these two videos was about the bear trap that was going on, and you wanted to buy the dip. Literally, we were having a look into what's weekly previous resistance right now turning into towards support, and perfectly we bounced from off that level. I was actually even tweeting out that the Bitcoin funding rates got reset, most of the long positions got flushed out of the market, and we were ready to continue our trend towards the upside. I tweeted out literally that I was buying the dip, and this was the time you want to be getting in towards your long position. Right now at these current highs is not the time to open up your long positions. Yes, we might maybe be headed even higher, but it is just too risky to FOMO in at these current prices. So then, actually the thing where you have all guys been waiting for in this update video, what am I going to be doing at this current moment? Yes, of course, I have taken out some profits at these current highs, but for my next positions, I am going to be waiting until we are going to be forming some kind of a consolidation pattern, maybe a symmetrical triangle, maybe a bull flag, maybe any kind of a consolidation pattern, and then I might be jumping in towards the Bitcoin price at the breakout. That is a way better risk to reward. That is a way better strategy if you are trading. And by the way, if you are trading, or if you are looking to be starting your trading journey, make sure to go on my Twitter profile, because click on this link right there. You can claim right now a free $2,000 trade on Bybit by using this link. How to claim it? Sign up using this link above, deposit $100 within 7 days, and you can claim a free $2,000 trade. So this is an absolutely insane deal. You can just withdraw your $100 after claiming that trade. It is literally an insane deal, so make sure to check that one out. And we are going to be waiting until potentially I am hoping for some consolidation at this current moment until we can be saying, alright, that next trade is going to be coming up. This is, for example, exactly as well what has happened many times in the past, and also even in the previous bull market, whenever the trend is so strong towards the upside, just like the trend is so strong currently towards the upside, what we do a lot of the times is actually grab our liquidity to the top side of that previous high, grab our liquidity like you can be seeing over here, create that consolidation pattern, break it out towards the downside to actually grab a lot of liquidity once again, and then push up even higher towards the upside. That is what Bitcoin does very often. Do of course keep in mind that our major trend is towards the upside. I will be talking about this a little bit later in this update video because we have gotten some very interesting on-chain indicators that are still indicating that we are not looking exhausted at all on any on-chain indicator. So we need to be talking about that, but also about the ETF news, because I have been saying for the last couple of days, I do think Bitcoin will be bouncing around, consolidating over here, but the real move is going to be initiated by news and probably by ETF news, because that is of course anticipated by the market at the current moment. And yesterday we did of course see that the hashtag spot Bitcoin ETF got delayed, but still we do have the Franklin spot Bitcoin ETF and also Global X that still the SEC will need to make a decision on by today. And on the Global X spot Bitcoin ETF, actually they still do have a week. But the SEC will probably still make a decision on these two spot Bitcoin ETFs by this week. Probably, yes, they will be getting delayed, but still potentially there is always that chance, right? But having a look into what's the on-chain indicators, well, this is still suggesting that yes, we are indeed headed even higher, and these on-chain indicators have been very good for me to predict all of these tops and all of these bottoms. Right here, I predicted the Bitcoin top with on-chain indicators, and right here I predicted the bottom with also on-chain indicators. So about 4 months ago I was still saying that there is still more upside potential for this Bitcoin bear market recovery, and on-chain data is suggesting this. I was hammering on this very heavily for many times because Bitcoin was not looking exhausted at all, and we still did have that more upside potential. So I was talking about that many times. Some took action and listened, but many saw the opportunity and pretty much did nothing with it. Now, many people have been asking me, can you please make an updated version of this current analysis that we made back here? And right here yesterday, I posted this updated version because looking at all of these signals, well, it is not yet looking exhausted at all. We have not dipped in towards these green zones. We still have a lot more room for upside. Right here on the MVRV score as well, we are not at all at this resistance level. Now also we do have that percent supply and profit, and historically speaking, whenever we hit that 94% mark, well, that has been a moment where we have been topping out, but we have not yet reached that as well. And at the same exact time, we are not yet in these extreme greedy zones, so we can still say that yes, on the on-chain indicators, Bitcoin does not look exhausted at all yet. So probably, yes, we are going to be headed towards our target of about the 50k level, and then we want to be having a look towards these on-chain indicators once again. And whenever they are going to be looking exhausted, well, then we are going to be seeing a multi-month correction. Right now, well, the trend is still bullish, and it is not going to be taking days, it is not going to be taking weeks until reaching this target. Well, I expect it is going to be taking months, but probably we are going to be reaching this target still. That is a fact which is inevitable. And with that being said, make sure to be following me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.